Welcome to Flawless Game Movies. I am Mystify and this is the second episode for our Let's Play for Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition. In the first episode we saved Deckard Cain, who you can see is standing over there with the exclamation mark above his head, from the Skeleton King who captured him after the fallen star came down. And we will pick the game up where we left last time, but first, as promised, I will show you guys the new skill set and the items we have equipped. So first off, I will toggle through the pieces of equipment we have equipped. And as you guys can see, we are still missing a lot of pieces, but we do have some upgrades in the form of some blue magical items. So we should a little bit stronger item wise. And I also changed up the skill set a little bit to try some new skills out we have unlocked through leveling. Our new primary, which is slash, our new secondary, which is sweep attack, and our defensive is still the same because we only have one defensive skill unlocked yet. I will first show you guys the sweep attack animation, as you can see over here, and this is the slash animation. So I will continue to do this in the beginning of the videos, showing you guys the new build and the new inventory, because we are still such a low level that it isn't particularly interesting to spend a lot of time in the menus. But if we gain more levels and as we progress through the game, I will do this between episodes as well, or during episodes I have to say. But first we pick up the first quest from Deckard Cain, and he says the Skeleton King is actually the old King Leoric, and that we have to find the blacksmith Hedrick, who can tell us a little bit much more. So that's what we're gonna do. In this episode we're gonna try the new skills, try to kill the Skeleton King as well, but it might be a little bit too far for us time-wise to do that. So if that's the case, I will upload a second video in which we kill the Skeleton King, so you guys can probably see this episode and a few hours later the second episode, or actually the second and the third episode in this series. But first we're gonna help Hedrick kill his wife, which is infected by the dead, the risen. And we're gonna put these new skills to good use. First we're gonna kill some of these raving dead. I'm still trying to use these skills effectively. I've played Diablo 3 a lot already, but I always tend to use a few skills, half of my skills, and just can't be bothered by using the other ones. But to be honest, I haven't played on the highest tiers as well, so we'll see if we can do that a little bit later in this series. First we're going to kill these easy ones. And I do like the animation of the sweep attack a little bit more, and I also have the idea that it does a little bit more area of effect damage to multiple enemies at the same time. So that should be nice if that's the case. We see there Mira Eamon, Hedrick's wife, vomiting a whole bucket. And turning to a dead Rizal. She's actually quite a tough cookie. She doesn't do a lot of damage, but she can take a beating. There we go. And we got the quest finished. So we're gonna pick things up and talk to Hedrick.
My name is Hedrick Aemon. You owe me nothing.
And this is what drew my attention in first episode as well. Why is he pointing that much to the face of Hedrick? Because it makes no sense at all. And I like these animations because they're funny. Probably not. They're not made to be funny, but they are. Because they're not fitting that much. So we're in the Weeping Hollow now, and we're going to find the cemetery of the Forsaken for the crown of Leoric. And in the meanwhile we're going to test these skills a little bit. Get used to them. I'm still trying to use the blinding, the shield glare a little bit too much, just to get used to it. Also like it when they walk a little blind. Let's get this wretched mother before she creates a little bit more of these. There we go. Put them onto fire as well. There we got the walking torsos, which I talked a little bit in the first episode, but in my first playthroughs, when Diablo 3 came out, I had a hard time figuring out why I was getting damaging large groups, because I wasn't paying attention to my a little bit lower on the screen for the walking torsos. Whoa, this is quite a large group, so we're going to circle a little bit so we can attack multiple enemies and don't get cornered. There I need my wrath form, so I can blind them and then attack a lot of them. One of these grotesques get killed, the other one blows up as well. There we go. Let's kill these. This is also a difference with the original Diablo. You just saw the animation for double damage. Normally it just said Nephilim Glory, no double damage. So they changed up things as well for the first 4 acts. There we go. Keep scoring kills, getting more experience. Let's get that shrine.
Make your peace quickly.
Too bad it's a frenzied shrine. At this point in time I'm looking solely for the experience shrine, so we can boost it a little bit, which will make our let's play a little bit easier, because we're just following the main quest. And I've did that before with some other characters, and if you're not boosted it can be a little bit tough, because sometimes the enemies are a little bit too high level for you guys. So that's what I'm afraid of will happen with the Skeleton King, and I will epically fail. But we'll see. At least you guys then know how well I can play the game, or actually how bad I am. But so far so good. We're also going to do this in a hardcore let's play, and I'll probably grind it a little bit more. If we finish this let's play, I will also cut a little bit more, so we get to the more exciting bits a little bit faster. But we'll see how hard or how high we can get our level on a hard let's play, hardcore. So we'll just pick a tomb. There are 4 tombs and one of them should be the right one, so I'm just picking randomly one tomb and I hope I get lucky. There's no way you can see which of the tombs is the right one, at least not of what I know. And there are some skeletons which I like to hack down with a sweet attack. Disassemble. I think we can score a lot of these kill chains with these kind of group skeletons, so we can try, if we see a large group, to get over 30 or 40 kills in a row. I've also bought some potions. what I was forgotten is that the stash and the money is account based, which means I have plenty of money to buy items and stuff, but I won't buy any items. I will only buy potions but no equipment pieces, because it will make the game too easy for us. I will do it later on, but in the beginning, in the first 2 acts, I just do what pieces of equipment I find. And these wallers are annoying. They're placing walls around you, so you can't hit them always, like what I do here. So you're hitting the wall effectively. So it's kind of defense mechanism, but if they have a large group around you, they corner you as well, so you can't run away. I hate the wallers and also the vortex and jailer guys. The jailer guys pin you in one area for a few seconds, and you can hit back, but you can't move. Just like you can do now, but even more enclosed. And the vortex guys just pull you right from where you are to them. So that could cause some problems, serious problems as well, if they have a large damage output around them, or if your health is low. But in these early stages that shouldn't be a problem. And I picked up some lore books as well. I won't really pay attention to it, but I just pick them up for the extra experience you get from them. So I'll just randomly walk here. I'm not normally I explore the whole dungeon, but now I'm just looking for the second level, or maybe in this case the pillar will let you get back to the entrance, because you know it's the wrong dungeon. And so far none of both. So let's kill these imps. It's Nephilim glory. Getting our kill chain up again, and in the process leveling a little bit. And we have the good crypt, so I've guessed it right, 25% chance, but I guess I'm lucky this time, which is nice, because otherwise you guys would just see me through the same kind of dungeons over and over again. As well. There's our first little boss. I'm not really sure what his special ability was, but I guess we'll see it in a bit. At least he can take a hit, like all bosses can. But I think this is one of the vortex guys. He does. You just saw him pull us from our position to him, so he can hit us. He's a boss of the executioner type, which are slashing and heavy. And there again, the vortex doesn't really matter this much. And we level up to level 8. So we can go to the Chancellors Tomb. And see if we can find the crown we are looking for. In this kind of cases where you got the tomb guardians, you need to kill the tomb guardians as fast as possible, because otherwise it just keeps spawning these beasts, these skeletons in this case. And I always try to hunt them down first, but like now I am forced to kill some skeletons as well. But with the sweep attack we can do both in one go. Let's get this healing well out of the way. There we go, another Tomb Guardian. They're running away like a little bitch. But we'll beat them anyway. I like the way they, how they are, when they are blinded, how they are walking like dazed, because you're still hitting them, so you should be able to know where you were, where you are at least. which would be my guess, but apparently not. So there's...
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
There's the boss who is protecting the crown, which is family of Hedrick himself. Like he said. So let's kill him, get the crown, and go back to Hedrick so he can look at the crown and tell us a little bit more. As you guys can see, I have with these bosses a little bit of the same recipe. Blind them, hit them a few times, and then hit them with sweep attack until my wrath is up. And then walk back. With these little bosses, as I like it to call them, I can just keep attacking them, keep bashing, because they're probably not gonna kill them on their own. But with the Skeleton King, I should be doing a little bit more of a hit and run tactic. Oh, forgetting the crown, which was what we came for. Now we have the town portal, and this is very useful for me, especially for making these videos as well, because now I can just TP to town, end my video and start a new one because of time restraints, and we don't have to do one big playthrough every time. So Hedrick is gonna repair the crown so we can do a little bit more with it. And of course it just takes a couple of hits to make it as good as new. There we go. 5 hits and it's fine.
I want my life to mean something.
Then join my crusade. The work is hard, the rewards are few, and you'll likely die.
That does sound meaningful and awful.
And there's the quest. So let's pick up the new quest. First, again, a book for the
I have the crown.
experience.
With it, you can
Because I want to face the Skeleton King probably not on level 8, so we need to level up at least once or twice more. Otherwise I just get beaten over and over.
If it helps me find the
And I look like a schmuck.
I will put an end to him.
Which is fine by me, but I can imagine it's not really particularly exciting to watch me get beaten down by the Skeleton King over and over again in one episode. So go back. First we get this chest, because last time I didn't, because I was afraid there was a trap and I was at a very low life total, but now I can't leave it over there. So we're back at Leoric's Passage, and we are going to continue in the cathedral and see what kind of evil awaits us there. But our crusade will go on. And there we go. Again with the Tomb Guardians. This time they spawn some shield bearers as well, which will absorb some of the damage, damage from distance. I killed one Tomb Guardian, now I need to kill the second one, but he's already positioning himself in such a way that I can just beat him on his own. So I would like to thank him for that. Now we get beat away by the Unburied, who have a natural kind of knockback. We got the Tomb Guardian right there, now we're gonna kill the Unburied. Blind him first and then hit him the first few times. There we go. using the potion because I already see 2 flasks which we can use. Then we're going to look for the royal crypts. Maybe level 3, I'm not really sure which one came first. We're gonna beat up some of these meat bags. I'm trying to rush as fast as possible through the first few acts, because then it's getting interesting for you guys. And in the meantime I hope to build up a little bit of audience, but also make a logical let's play, so you guys can see this as well, how it started. Which I always like if I look at someone else's let's play, so that's why I wanted to include the whole playthrough and not just higher tiers. And these minions are quite strong. And first kill some of these minions and then kill the end boss, or end boss, the boss. I already used my potion, so I need to look out a little bit. That's one, and now I need to look out very much. Luckily we can dodge these arrows, and now we can take a potion, so we're going right back into the fight with Hatemonger and his little minions. He is also one of the vortex guys. In this case it doesn't really do that much because they are, his minions are archers and can already hit us from range. But as everything with Diablo, that's randomly assigned as well. Just like they randomly create the dungeons, they have a few predetermined layouts for each dungeon. It's randomly assigned which one is the one you're getting. Same goes for boss skills. They're not always the same except for end bosses, I think. And also for the loot. Of course we will be looking for the rare items, the yellow ones. Because the legendary items, although they are quite good, they always have predetermined stats, and the rare ones are the ones that have ranged stats, which are randomly assigned. So it is possible to get better rare items than legendary, as you guys will see later in this let's play. First we will be looking for the royal crypts, and this is quite a large crowd, so let's see how high we can get our kill count. First kill is Tomb Guardian, not really possible yet, because we have an army of the dead walking. So let's kill them. Get spawned a lot more because there are at least 3 Tomb Guardians from what I can see. But not 29 kills, let's get the 30th out of the way as well. Just for the funs of it. There we go. And we get a new level as well. Let's see if we can manage to get 40. Keep challenging ourselves, as you can see. Let's try to get the 50. If it's possible, just spawn some more. Thank you. 49. Just one left. 50. Another Tomb Guardian. Maybe the skeleton. His friend. I think we're out then. 53. Nice score. Kill these barrels. Destroy these barrels, I have to say. Never seen a barrel live. Now, come on, royal crypts. Where are you? Oh, treasure goblin. The first treasure goblin we seen ran away for us, so let's see if we can kill the second one now. We're a little bit stronger. But he's still quite tough. There you go. Oh, we beat him out of his portal. So we get a second chance. Come on, little bitch. It's creating a new portal. The skeleton is in the way, so can't really hit him. This is what I talked a little bit about in the first episode as well. The auto assigning of the auto targeting of your targets. That the game takes the first target which is in the way, and of course if it's standing in the way, it's logical that you first hit that and then the second target which is behind that, but sometimes it's just locked, so you can't really do that much about it. I don't know if it's in the computer version as well, so maybe I'm complaining a bit too much, but that's the only thing I really don't like about this game. Let's kill these skeletons and the spawners. The skeletal guardians, which are creating a pit in which they are spawned. There you go. Keep bashing. Just randomly walk away. We are a lot stronger. Since the beginning of the episode, I see we are killing some enemies quite quicker than we did before. So that's a good thing, of course. And now we've found what we needed to find, which is level 3. So let's see if we can find the royal crypt before this video gets too long, or maybe I will cut it before. Let's save the Templar first, so we gain a follower in our quest to defeat the evil Skeleton King, Bjorn. There you go.
Back to my mission.
Who are you, friend?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I have questions for the Skeleton King.
As do I. The cultists dragged me past this glowing pit. What made it?
The falling star. And I need to find it.
We're quite close, because we see the pit of the fallen star again, which was spiraling around downwards until we can find its source, what caused the pit. Of course I already know, but I won't tell because maybe someone hasn't seen it yet, so we'll find out what it caused. There's the stolen gear of the Templar.
Warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek,
and he reveals now that his name is Cormac. So we're gonna kill these guys, and then I think I'm going to cut the video. So as promised, the second video will come on later today, in which we take on the Skeleton King, because we are really close. But because of time constraints and stuff, it's easier for me to upload 2 different videos than one long. So will first kill these. They're quite tough. Get their knockback, which is quite annoying for a close combat warrior like the Crusader. From a distance, like the Demon Hunter, which was currently my favorite, it isn't quite a problem because I just shoot my arrows from distance and they will never hit me. But with this character they will hit me, and once each a hit landed, there is a certain chance we get knocked back, which is quite annoying. But they also need to hit me from close combat, so I don't know if it's particularly useful for themselves. Let's go his last minion. No, it flies away. Infectus the damned. Let's blind him a little bit. He can't see with his empty sockets. Come on, Cormac, keep hitting. I'm hitting like a little girl. He does not, however. There you go. See another Tomb Guardian, so kill that as well, because it annoys me. Let's get these items out of the way. Kill the Tomb Guardian, or Servant of John Dar, as they are called here, but it is a Tomb Guardian. Let's kill the created skeletons. And then we TP back to New Tristan. So I can sort out my equipment and check out the new skills we have and new runes. As promised, there will be a second episode on later today. It will take a few hours in between until that one is uploaded as well, so you guys can see the battle with the Skeleton King. In the beginning of the next video I will show you again the inventory with the equipment and skills. I will hope you like this and see you in the next video. Yo!